Yep. It's September 17, 2025, approximately 3:25 a.m. on that eastern side. We done flipped them poles, so it might be western. I don't know. I figured I'd show y'all the time real quick. Confirmation. Because I feel like a lot of folk, can y'all see that? Ugh. Y'all can't? Hold on. We done flipped them poles, so it might be western. I don't know, but I'm Damika. And it's definitely time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot cards. Our portal's the truth, right? So let me see if y'all can see that. Okay, September 17th. Damn it, Wednesday. (3:26 a.m.) All right, so we definitely gonna pull some portals out. Shout out to my cats that definitely is making sure I am waking up. And if they ain't, the house is making sure I'm waking up, right? So if the cats aren't making some type of noise to be like, yo, you made a commitment to be up during this time, it's time for you to get up type situation. If the cat's not doing it, then my house is definitely making some type of noise to wake me up. Could it be the energy within the house? Of course, because guess what? The house is living. Everything around us is living, right? Every single thing around us is living. Yeah. Okay, so you already know we about to start off with a poem out of my book, out of my Bible. Hashtag reverse the negative. Give me a second. All right. Then we're going to ring that bell. Then we're going to get into it. All right, so let's see where we're at. I want to start off with the smaller poems before I get into it. So, damn, we read those already. All right, cool. Ooh, the rest is going to be pretty long. All right, well, let's get into it. This one is called One Conversation with Death. One conversation with death. And I have many conversations with death, but this is just one. The first gift you received was life. Maybe 24 hours in front of some, however, time. The illusion of a bitch that it was is non-refundable, irreplaceable. So be mindful of how you spend it. Don't tell me your pains. Don't tell me your struggles. Don't tell me your lies and your corruptions, as I have all the receipts. Signed, Death. Yep, these are some of the vibes I get from you, Death. However, unapologetically, thank you. See, it's because of you I understand how much I can live. Now knowing that you only exist if I allow you to, and yes, Death, I still need you, Death. Yes, as the cycle continues, I need you to reassure me that the growth within me is ascending spiritually and properly from all the struggles and enslavements of the mind as they die away inside. I need you, Death. As above, so below, as within, so without, I cleanse myself. I cleanse the land. So, absolutely, Death, I need you. Why would I turn my back on you now as you've never turned your back on me? Bittersweet, you, I, us. This relationship, you, I, us. This balance, you, I, us. Not turning back now. The lives we have and will save, you, I, us. The spirits that have and will ascend, you, I, us. The mindsets that have and will be awakened, you, I, us. The reminder of what hurts your heart will heal your soul, you, I, us. Question, Death. We can't be who we are going to be and who we used to be at the same time, or can we, Death? All I know is whenever life or the living is spiraling out of control, there you are, Death, providing divine restoration to take place. So, dear Death, the first gift you gave was you, life. The first gift you gave, you, I, us, was life. and we thank and love you. Signed, us. Ashe. Snap it up for my motherfucking self. You ain't really getting no support in Northern Virginia, DMV area unless you clicked up with people. Y'all, this from my Bible, hashtag reverse the negative. I reached out to a few editors, a few publishing companies. They ain't want to publish it, so I did a self-publishing type thing through Barnes & Noble, and then I don't know, Barnes & Noble took my goddamn book down, talking about the front of it, the cover had to be redone after I sold copies of the book. It was just weird. And then certain people that brought the Bible, that bought the book, was like, yo, I love this poem. And then it was a poem in there that I didn't even write. Ain't even my type of style, pew. Okay, but let's get into some portals, right? Let's get into some portals. Alright. So y'all already know we're going to start it off hot with the community helpers. My doggone cat Simba keeps sitting on my portals, man. That is irritating me and make me feel like he's doing it on purpose type situation. Alright, we got the Limu Emu commercial real quick, and then we're going to get that bell rung. Let's get into it. I like this time to welcome in all energies, welcome in all spirits, any of you all that are willing to come through and speak your truth. No lies, just truth. These are portals to truth. We welcome you. We understand that you are too weak to see us in the physical. You are too weak to stand in your truth in the physical. So we welcome you to bring your truth through these portals. Yes, we do. And all is living. So be cautious how you come into these portals. Yes, we thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Ashe, Ashley, Ashe, 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 Ashe. Welcome in, babies. Welcome in. Boy, we had some good rainfall Tuesday and Wednesday in the Northern Virginian area. All right, we had some great rainfall. I was actually walking in it yesterday. Yes. Time is ticking. Shout out to Kronos, right? Shout out to Kronos. Time is ticking, but he is on our side. Kronos is on our side. Yes, yes, and yes, 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 yes. Kronos is definitely on our side. He know what type time it is. Hey, Kronos, baby. All right. All right, so we got our, remember, the community helpers and the emotions, entities, and legal laws have joined forces. So we are already at 8 minutes and 7 seconds. Now it's 8:08. Thank you, though, for listening to my poems. Thank you for listening to my transmissions. Thank you for reading my blogs, right? Website coming soon. So don't worry about that. You can still book a reading through Venmo. Info is definitely in the description box on all my platforms. I had fun updating that, by the way. You know, when you first put stuff in your description box before you have true meaning, you be like, what the hell am I writing? Now you're on your mission, you understand one of your purposes, because I have many purposes, right? I shapeshift. I do what the fuck I want to do. Yeah. So, some of us, we have many purposes here. Of course, I'm reshuffling because I don't know what the hell. I already did this, but still, I feel like I want to do it again, right? All right, so we got our first 13 that's going to come on out and do what it do. We appreciate you. All right, so we got names. You coming out strong with 6 names. All right, so we got James, Bennett, Gray, Mendoza, Parks, and Ruiz. All right, let's get into it. Those are the first tier for community helpers. We got a 10 of Wands in the energy. 10 of Wands. Somebody is dealing with burden, responsibility, hard work, carrying heavy responsibility. I'm glad I left that off my shoulders, my soul, my spirit. I'm just doing what I can, right? Staying in my motherfucking lane. Somebody's feeling overwhelmed by obligations and they're taking on more than they can handle. Ooh, okay. All right, we got a few in the energy. Blockages are being removed, okay? So someone's feeling burdened. It could be part of these 6 names: James, Bennett, Gray, Mendoza, Parks, Ruiz. It couldn't be, okay? You're feeling burdened, responsible. There's hard work here. There's blockages that are being removed. You need to practice introspection, embrace meditation, cleanse your energy and your spirit, and you need to seek guidance and wisdom in order to get your chakras balanced, okay? You need your blockages removed in order to get your chakras balanced. They are the energy centers within your body, okay? Okay, beloved, okay? Everything they said about you is returned to the sender, okay? So whether it's these Mendoza, Parks, Ruiz, whether it's these 6 names, because remember, you have to, in my portals, we start off with the first tier, right, which was these 6 names. And for example, if chakras balance was the last card pull, then it would be Mendoza, Parks, Ruiz, James, Bennett, and Gray. Your chakras need to be balanced, okay? In order to do that, you have to have your blockages removed because you're carrying on too much responsibility, burden, hard work. You're going through it. But know that everything they said about you is returned to sender. And you all take what resonates, okay? Because as I'm reading these, I'm applying it to me as well. The things that apply to me, okay? Okay? Portal number 6. He is a woman born a man. He is a woman born a man. Oh, shit. Well, we know how, you shouldn't be, I ain't gonna say shouldn't, make your own choice, but you can't continue to confuse the masses because you're a confused spirit or you're a confused energy. You were never supposed to change yourself. There was a lot of energy manipulation that made you feel like you had to change yourself. A lot of you were born specifically for that reason because of the lineage that you're in. So at a certain point, when it's your fault because of the choices that you make. I'm not trying to be harsh, I'm being real. But yeah, so here's a woman born a man, okay? We got portal number 7 that came out after that, okay? Love it. We got citrine and black tourmaline that came out. It grounds you in prosperity. It blocks negative energies. It helps remove thoughts that prevent prosperity, okay? Some farmers harvested crops. I said corpse. I'm trying to tell you, you farmers out there, we're going to pull on this one. Some farmers harvested crops and animals and people. Okay? Portal number 9. You wonder why they shit growing so well. There's an author in the energy. Okay? An author probably wrote about this. Okay? An author might have one of these last names. The internet becomes a common way to gather support. I love that. Portal number 11. I have not stolen from or taken food from children. That's what's up. That's what's up. Portal number 12. We about to see though what's going on. He is lying. Came out. He is lying. There's deception. There's betrayal. There's spiritual and moral deception. There's a violation of trust, okay? So somebody could be lying about they have not stolen from or taken from children, in particular food. It could be the names Mendoza, Parks, Ruiz, James, Bennett, Gray. Take it how it resonates. Portal number 13. The stars are your guides. They walk. Walking galaxies we all are. We are creating planets every time we move and every time we speak. Okay? Alright, so we got our 13 tiers on out here. We got it on out here. We got the 6 names out there. Mendoza, Parks, Ruiz. Let's see. We got a 10 of Wands. Somebody's under heavy burden. We're going to tap onto that. We're going to tap onto the somebody's under heavy burden and they're carrying a whole lot of responsibility. Okay? You got to let it go. Let it go. You gotta let that shit go, baby. Whatever you can't control, surrender it. Alright, whatever you can't control, you surrender it. Let's get this 10 of wands out the energy, please and thank you. Going to get 13. We got an owl. An owl that came out on the bottom, an owl. You have access to intuition and wisdom. You are a seer. So whoever's in this feeling overwhelmed by obligations and hard work, you're carrying heavy responsibilities, again, you have to let it go. You have access to intuition and wisdom, and trust me, I was right with you. I was like, what the hell is going on out this bitch? You know what I mean? But you have access to intuition and wisdom. We're all on our own levels. You can't compare yourself to anybody. You just got to do you. Use your intuition. Use your intuition. Came out. Be in harmony with true nature. It guides you towards your truth and your authenticity. It aligns you with your higher self, and it's your spiritual compass, okay? Portal number 3. 30 gallons of orgonite. Deep underground military bunker system. We went over that before in a previous transmission. I'm going to put it inside the description. What orgonite is. Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Portal number 4. Please and thank you. Archangel Azrael. Archangel Azrael, whom God helps. Alright. Canonical angel of death. Help from God is here. Alright. So you have the angel of death here. I read the poem. I started out with the poem. One conversation with death. And that's just one conversation I have with the beautiful death. Portal number 5. Thanos snapped his fingers, so all illusions are being broken. He's ending billions of lives and exterminated half the life in the universe. And still exterminating, okay? So hang in there. Portal number 6. There are karmic witches and warlocks in the energy, of course, right? They can, if you are weak. That's why you need to get your chakras balanced and your blockages removed. Stand in your true authenticity. They can't fucking touch you, especially if you ain't do no harm in this damn realm or any realm. You have karmic witches and warlocks in the energy. They inflict supernatural harm or misfortune on others. Dark magic. There's a Jezebel, most common worldwide. They're envious, they're chaotic, they're weak, they're confused. Politicians, celebrities, military, weather, hospitals, medicine, food, dark secrets, gossip, illusions, fairs, sex rituals, food rituals, craft magical weapons, transformative satanic power. Whew. Okay? They in energy. Portal number 7. They in your energy under this. That's why you're feeling overwhelmed by obligations, okay? They're trying to cloak your energy and put their problems onto you. Portal number 7. Damn! This is back to back. Thanos snaps his fingers again on the motherfucking karmic witches and these warlocks. Motherfuckers. Ooh, I tried not to curse. I tried not to curse. I said I tried not to curse. But what are curse words? Portal number 8. Exactly. Portal number 8. We have a dodecahedron. Alright, that's sacred geometry. The elements of the ethers. It connects you to intuition and higher realms. Use your intuition. I'm taking that within too. Alright, we have to use our intuition. We gotta be strong. And remember who the fuck we are. Alright, we are no longer carrying the burdens of others, their entities, their energies. Be strong. Portal number 9, babies. Portal number 9. Be strong. Alright. We're connecting you to your intuition and higher realms because the vice president serves as president of the Senate, casting tie-breaking votes. This vice president who... The Senate and the vice president really hold the fucking power is what I'm seeing out of this whole situation. Not the president, not these Democrats, not these fucking Republicans. It's deeper than that. I'm trying to tell y'all. These motherfuckers is part of is definitely part of the demiurge. These illusions. That's why Thanos is like, get the fuck out of here. You, your bloodline, your spirits, your energies, get the fuck on and go have one conversation with death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Portal number 9, that was. Here's portal number 10. So the vice president is under heavy burdens. Alright? Ain't no damn hard work. You carrying heavy responsibilities because you ain't telling the truth. You're feeling overwhelmed by your obligators because you fucking lied. Okay? You're taking on more than you can handle because the truth is here. The fuck? Portal number 10. I tried. The judicial branch. Come on, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. The judicial branch is under burden and heavy responsibility and hard work. You're carrying something you should not be carrying because you used the universal laws and you bent them. You understand? So now the judicial branch is 1/3 of the branches of the United States government. It interprets laws applying them to individual cases and deciding if laws violate the Constitution. Not you. If it violate the fucking Constitution. Stick with me. The U.S. Supreme Court's involved. Federal district courts involved. Federal courts of appeals are involved. They operate within a system of checks and balances with the executive and the legislative branch. All this shit is being changed though. They have no choice but to use the universal laws to give you your rights, right? They have to serve you, collective. Fuck out of here. If they think they ain't. Portal number 11. Portal number 11. President issued executive orders to direct executive officers or clarify and help implement laws. Okay, so the president, you got your vice president who serves as the president of the Senate, casting votes, okay? Casting, come on. The president issued executive orders to direct executive officers or clarify and help implement laws. That's why they under heavy burden. These laws are fictitious, they're lies. Portal number 12, please and thank you. Who's under heavy burden? The president oversees the executive branch, ensuring laws are faithfully executed and enforced. Portal number 13. Okay, so this president, your president and your vice president and your fucking Senate, all of them, all right, all of them are under a heavy burden right now. They're feeling overwhelmed because of the lies that they have placed themselves in. Right? Authenticity and truth always wins, and it was always coming back forth. We let y'all play this game on purpose. Right? We let y'all really fucking believe y'all had a lot of power. And you stole powers. You stole a lot of powers, especially from the babies. The babies. Yes, and they immediately are getting their souls and their spirits back. Immediately, after every sacrifice now. Immediately get it back. No, it's no redirecting their souls into other bodies, into other entities, into other machines anymore. No, and you'll soon see that those are going to go rogue as well because they don't belong within those entities. Portal 13. Tables have turned. So the tables have turned in favor of the collective, in favor of all earth angels, in favor of the chosen. Tables have turned in your favor. Your blockages are removed because your chakras are balanced, okay? All right, so those that are under heavy burden, that's feeling overwhelmed by obligations. Look, I put myself in this category because I told you that a lot of what I was feeling wasn't what I wanted to feel. It wasn't mine, right? Anxiety, when? What's going to happen next? Why am I like this? What's going on with my life? Type situation. That wasn't me, but it was, and it had to come through me. Right? And I allowed it. Fuck that. He even started smoking weed again. Alright, so we got 10 of Wands. Let's see. Everything they said about you is returned to sender. He is a man. Let's tap into that. He is a man. He is a woman Born a man. No. No. I ain't gonna waste this on that. We already know what type of time that's on. So let's get into the some farmers harvested crops and animals and people. Okay. I was going to say some farmers harvested corpse at first. Y'all remember that? Corpse? Some farmers harvested their crops, animals, and people. All right. So I said some farmers harvested crops, animals, and people. And then this is what came out. We are inside of all of you. Right? So that's the zodiacs. That's meant for every zodiac to tell you that we are inside of all of you. But I took it as the farmers that harvest these crops and animals and people have buried so much under their land that it grows within their crops, right? Stick with me. And then when we ingest it, it's telling us we are inside of all of you. I gotta release it. It's in my mind. I gotta release it. 25:50 on the timer, 3:51 a.m. on that clock. Okay, that was portal 1 for the farmers. Here's portal 2. No matter what, I'm going to push through. Otonio, follow him on Spotify, all platforms. He's a great musician, artist, creator. Portal number 3, there's murder involved with some farmers that harvested crops, animals, and people. Okay, there's murder involved. Unresolved emotion, a need for transformation. There's a black hole on some of their land. You will actually see the black hole starting to form so that you can go to a different dimension. Right? We have warped their asses for centuries trying to reveal truths out here. All right? There's deep karmic lessons that have to be fucking learned. Desire for change was there, so they need to make room for this fucking change that they desired. Okay? There were consequences. They had struggles with oneself. Solitude, decimation is here. It's here, farmers. See, you thought you could bury all your secrets away as well. Shitting me. Portal number 4. They have something to do with fake birth certificates and fake death certificates. These farmers that harvested crops, animals, and people. It's time for a spiritual rebirth. All right? Fake identity, fake personal history, fake connection to authorities. What? You need to self-discover and go on a new journey and find your inner peace. There is no inner peace until you tell your truths. We're here. And we're coming for you through truth. There's no physical violence happening by us whatsoever. You're doing it to yourselves and each other. Just like you had us doing out here in these motherfucking arenas. Now the tables have turned. Oh, my nail's growing back, y'all. I just peeped that. Get the fuck out the graveyard. I don't know where that came from. Anyway. Portal number 5, please and thank you. Y'all still doing that shit? Portal number 5. You need to request specific actions. There was a fake birth certificate by these farmers that had something to do with child custodies. There's a probate of a will, a writ of habeas corpus. Or they requested specific actions to get these child custodies. These fucking... You ever watch that damn movie on Disney Channel? Digging up them holes. Digging up them holes. You've got to go dig them holes. Disney Channel, holes. Holes. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. This is telling this story right here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Portal number 6. Immigration. We be lighting their asses. So I said welcome and they showing their ass. Form I-130, petition for alien relative, filed with U.S. Citizenship, Immigration, and Immigration Services, USCIS. Damn. You've got to go dig your hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Portal number 7. Shia LaBeouf was in that movie. Portal number 7. Ancient Angels is fighting with you, baby. You got to go dig your holes. Portal number 8, please and thank you. There's a Six of Cups in the energy. All right, nostalgia. You're revisiting the past with fond memories. All right, you're having childhood memories. Somebody's in this energy that's innocent and want you to reunite with old friends and reconnect with childlike joy. This might be a past energy that's not taunting you, but pushing you towards telling the truth. All right, pushing you towards going back. Go back and go get your child. You, as your younger kid or your younger child energy, you got to go back and you got to reconnect with that childlike joy in order to get the fuck up out of this situation. You got to tell the truth, right? Children weren't afraid. Children and kids were not afraid to tell the truth until we embedded it in their minds that they were lying or not, right? That's why I tell my children, this is your reality. Ain't no right or wrong. Well, it's a right or wrong. It depends on how you feel, but ain't no good or bad. Ain't no. It's what life is. What you make it. Portal number 9. We got these names that's coming out for farmers. All right, I'm looking at Grady, Armstrong, Blakely, Karen, Kareem, Kenny. Portal number 10. These farmers. You got the sun that's here. The sun is here. Success, warmth of accomplishment, joy, celebration, achievement, vitality. Things are going well. All right. Portal number, is this 11? We on our Benjamin Button shit over here. That's the 144,000. Like, man, they getting old as shit. We getting young because we keep telling the truth. This is number 12, portal 12. There was rape involved with these farmers that harvested crops. Those names, those first 6 names that I mentioned earlier, Mendoza, Parks, Ruiz, James, Bennett, Gray, their bloodlines could be involved. I'm not saying it, take it how it resonates. There was rape involved, spiritual abuse. Abuser uses a victim's religious beliefs to control them or prevent them from practicing. You know, a lot of Indian people, I heard that. A lot of Indian people, they wanted to call themselves indigenous. It was wrong what happened to them, though. This is a fucked up realm, man. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of Indian people on these farmers' lands had to deal with that. And if you look at the TV show 1923, I think it is, or it's on Prime, I think, 1923. It's on one of them platforms. But y'all need to check that joint out. It'll give you some information, current information as to how they developed the lands. Yeah, a lot of rape was involved. They used their victims' religious beliefs to control them or prevent them from practicing. It was sexual, it was physical, it was marital, it was financial. The use of religious texts or beliefs to minimize or rationalize abusive behaviors. And that was a lot of the priests, Catholics. Y'all did that to them folk, to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cut their hair off. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Portal number 13 under these farmers. So now your bloodlines have to face that shit. A fox is in your energy. Use your discernment, then become responsive. You are agile and smart. Alright? There's no running from this. It's absolutely no running from this. I don't give a damn what nobody telling you. I don't give a damn what bet they got on who. Ain't no running from this fucking shit. For those of y'all that's still looking at us in the fucking physical, fuck y'all. And those of y'all that know, for those of y'all that know, y'all know what type of time the fuck we on. Don't play. Alright, so let's get into alright, who's lying? He is lying, right? He is lying. He is lying. Somebody lying. Deception, betrayal, spiritual, moral deception, violation of trust. Who's lying out here? Who's lying? Who's lying? Who's lying? The devil in the reverse. Alright? The devil in the reverse. Somebody's lying about detachment. Somebody's lying about reclaiming their power. Somebody's lying about breaking free from illusions and limitation. They're lying about regaining their control and confronting unhealthy patterns. There's a violation of trust there. Betrayal. Oh, let's get into it. Time out. I need some of this water. Damn. The devil came in a reverse. Like, not me, nigga. Huh. The devil said, I don't lie. I just make other people lie to see if they gonna fall for it. God damn. Devil said, fuck no, don't involve me in this shit. He is lying about which element. Which element are you? I'm confused. So somebody out there heavy lying about their spirituality, about their energy, about their power. Okay. They still stuck in the illusion. Because they don't want to confront their unhealthy patterns. I feel like sex is involved, like they're being sexually abusive. Let's go to portal number 3, please and thank you. There's a wolf, okay? There's a wolf. The wolf is saying, I give you intelligence and sharp instincts to control socialism. Oh, so somebody is very social and being very deceptive. Spiritually and morally deceptive. There's a violation of trust. Ooh, let's get into it. Portal number 4 under He is Lying. A giraffe is here. Elevation of spirit, interior calmness. The giraffe is able to see beyond appearances and realms. The giraffe is symbolic to opening up the sixth sense, exotism, union of the sky and earth force. So the giraffe is on your ass. Whoever's lying, all right, the giraffe is telling the person who you're lying to or the entities that you're lying to that the giraffe is guiding them. The giraffe is all right, so whoever's being abused by this, he is lying. The giraffe is saying, I'm your elevation to sincerity, reminding you to be kind, calm, and aware of emotional and spiritual sentiments, okay? That's for you too, for who is lying. All right, because you tripping out here. You need to confront your own unhealthy patterns and stop trying to. Okay, so it seems like this entity here is using sex rituals. All right, and I'm telling y'all, they ain't even got to be. They can do it through the dreams, y'all. Okay, if your energy isn't strong enough, they can attach to you through sex through the dreams. Okay, and that's why the giraffe is here. Like, I can see beyond appearances and realms, bruh. Yeah, so get the fuck on with that fake ass shit and go get your whole life together, whoever this is, whatever this is. Portal number 5, they probably been sexually abused. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Metaton came out. You need to have integrity. 7 souls, blue, Metaton. You need to have integrity, whoever you are. Portal number 6. Oh, it's stuck. Portal number 6. Now they will grow of old age faster. Yeah, yes you will. Portal number 7. Portal number 7. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles is here. You need balance. You're juggling too many priorities. Alright. You're maintaining a busy life and you could have been extremely responsible, or you were, okay, so you were deceiving like you were maintaining a busy life and extremely responsible, but you were not able to adapt to change because of your lies. You lied about being in the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, you lied about managing multiple responsibilities. Now you will grow of old age due to that. Portal number 8. 6 of Swords came in the reverse, okay? He is lying, so he's unable to move on from the past. He's facing new troubles. He's resisting necessary transition. He's stuck. Resistance is here. Portal number 9, he is lying about a war that was fought over a bucket. So he is lying about nothing. He's basically lying about a war that he created over nothing. Portal number 10, please and thank you. Portal number 10, please and thank you. Alright, he's lying about being hidden from the public. He's lying. And that's why you're hiding from the public. Because of your deception and betrayal and your violation of trust. Come on, bruh. What you're not about to do is that. Swiss cheese your ass. Had to Swiss cheese his ass real quick. Spades too. Oh, y'all trying to jump through the cat. I see what it is. You won't do it. I Swiss cheese their asses up too. They know it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're hiding from the public. You lying. Portal number 11. This came in the reverse. Ooh, our first reverse. B-Birds. Alright. You're lying about being influenced by the policy agenda and setting the direction for government action. Oh, shit. Whoever this is, you've been involved with some fucking government shit. You a fucking agent. You fucking rat. You defector. You fucking mole. You snake. Sorry, I tried, y'all. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Portal number 12. Friends are agents. Friends are agents. Portal number 12, and these names could be involved. All right, I'm looking at Martin, Miller, White, Greg, Lutalo, Anton. Okay. All right, friends are your agents. You an agent too, though. Whoever this he is lying. Y'all going down by your own damn lies. That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's not. Motherfuckers want you to feel bad about their truths being revealed. The fuck no. The fuck? You had our lies revealed and then tried to make it our truths because they were your truths. And you made it our fucking lies, but you made it our truths. Now how confusing did that come out? All right, we got one more tier. We're at 42 minutes and 6 seconds. Everything they said about you is returned to sender. The stars are your guides. They walk. The internet becomes a common way to gather support. Let's get into the everything they said about you is returned to sender. Ooh, well, damn. What? All of these came in a reverse. Alright, let's get into it. All of these that popped out, we're going to get into it. Everything they said about you is returned to sender. Alright, so they're no longer able to use the moons. Alright, they're not moving on or looking forward to the new. That's why these came in a reverse, okay? Everything they said about you is returned to sender. Alright, balsamic moon came in a reverse. They are no longer able to move on or look forward to the new. Boom. Okay. Sometimes you gotta leave shit like it is. Your landlord is facing federal charges. Everything they said about you is returned to sender. All right. So your landlord is facing federal charges. Because he's still trying to deny shit. That's probably why he came in the reverse. I was trying to figure this out. Why is he in the reverse? If the landlord is facing federal charges came in the reverse, it could absolutely mean that that nigga is going down. Like that could be reverse. Like, or it could be he's still lying about everything that he said about you. And he thinks he's not facing, oh, your ass is facing federal charges, or he's already been charged. And so, all right, let's get into it. There's an ex-lover in the reverse. Okay, so I'm getting that this means that these motherfuckers have really said some dirty shit about you, and everything they said about you is returned to them, right? Heavy. And I'm feeling like this is why they're coming in the reverse, right? The ex-lover, you need to run, or you ain't gotta run. Stand in your authenticity. That will make them run. You no longer have to run from anything. All right. Unresolved issues are being resolved. Okay. There's no longer an opportunity for forgiveness. They are definitely learning karmic lessons that you are not attached to. Okay? And that's another reason why this probably came in the reverse, is because you're no longer attached to these things. Okay? There's self-reflection here that they need to go through. All of us need to go through self-reflection. What the fuck? I'll take that. In order to remain cordial. But there's a stalker in the energy. Maybe the stalker is no longer stalking or able to use this ex-lover to stalk you. And you're able to reflect on the past as if you want to. You've already reflected. Right? Sometimes reflecting can welcome in those energies as well. That was portal 3. Here's portal 4. The U.S. Courts of Appeals. Alright, so yeah, this is what this is. The U.S. That's circuit courts. They review decisions made by the district courts. Okay? Everything they said about you is returned to sender. So these entities are in some heavy shit, because they're either still trying to deny what they said about you, or they've already been charged and you're just waiting on your outcome. There's a judge. I'm trying to tell you. There's a judge here, okay? There's a judge presiding over court proceedings, part of a judicial panel. A public official, could be chaotic, could not be chaotic, okay? Supposed to form an opinion or conclusion, supposed to balance the truth, okay? Supposed to not lie, but this judge came in the reverse. Anointed to decide cases in a court of law. All right, so I don't think this judge is trustworthy here. Everything they said about you is returned to the sender. So this one judge here seems like they're very corrupt, working with the U.S. courts of appeals, working with an ex-lover, working with your landlord, okay? They can no longer move on or look forward to the new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Portal number 6. They can no longer work with a Jamaican practitioner. I'm trying to tell y'all, these motherfuckers, everything they've done to you is returned to they ass tenfold. Alright? All the ancestral divinations, the fake spiritual healing that they gave to them, but they casted diseases upon you time and time again. That shit is returned to they ass tenfold. Obeah is on they ass. It's a set of spiritual principles and practices from West Africa, and all them goddamn spirits and shit that they pray to and conjure up and all that shit, they on they ass. Trust and believe. They want to be in some motherfucking witchcraft? Trust and believe that was created just for this time. Everything was timed. Everything was timed with y'all dumbasses. 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me, with y'all smart asses. Smart. Portal number 7. This also came in the reverse, alright? Judgment is in the reverse. Yeah, everything they said about you is returned to sender, right? They didn't want judgment for you, so it's returned to sender, right? Right? They didn't want your awakening to your true purpose. They didn't want you hearing a spiritual calling. They didn't want your rebirth. They didn't want your inner calling and absolution. They didn't want you to find redemption for your past mistakes, but guess the fuck what? Now they got it. Now they got all this. Stick with me. Portal number 8. Criticism killed the cat, because they wanted to keep criticizing. So now it's going back to them. Portal number 8. So portal number 9. Please and thank you. Everything they said about you is returned to sender. U.S. District Courts. Now the U.S. District Courts are involved. Trial courts. Most federal cases begin. Handling both civilian and criminal matters. Let's go. Portal number 10. They have everything they said about you is returned to the sender. Alright, so they have STDs. They said you had STDs, whether it was sexual or spiritually. Now it's returned back to them. Portal number 11. Everything they said about you is returned to the sender. Walk through the creek and find a cabin. Beware of the shapeshifters. Portal number 12. They called you a damn shapeshifter. I told you I'm a shapeshifter, goddammit. Portal number 12. We all are. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Portal number 12, please and thank you. There's independence here. Everything they said about you is returned to sender. Oh, now they have to watch you be independent and enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? Because they called you weak, lazy, right? They called you dirty. They said your environment was dirty. And due to some of our mindsets, it absolutely was cluttered, dirty, disorganized, fucking trap houses, fucking, what's it called? Hoarders, all that good shit. Yeah, we was fucked up in our mindsets. Now you're self-sufficient. You're creating a stable. Your financial independence is here. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor, and you're comfortable in your environment, but you love to stay uncomfortable. Portal number 13. Everything they said about you is returned to sender. Portal number 13. There's a funeral. So they wanted you to fucking die, go to the damn funeral. Now it's on them. That's their final disposition of their corpse. They're in spiritual jail because of the illusions. All right, because of the sacrifices, because of the dark rituals, because of the enslavement of souls. They're going to their own funeral. Because they sucked the energy and sadness and anger out of others and they created chaos that is now returned to the sender. Ooh. All right, so that was our 4 tiers. We're at 51 minutes and 33 seconds. All right, let's get some zodiacs out. Let's get some zodiacs out, beloveds. Zodiacs, star systems, and planes. Zodiacs, star systems, solar systems, planes, constellations. We got all the good stuff in here. All right. Okay. Thank you. So we got Aquarius that came out first. There's an Aquarius in the energy. If you're an Aquarius, your spirit animal is an otter. On the bottom, Pisces is in energy, and Neptune. I rule over all Pisces. Neptune said that. Well, Neptune about to get on a Pisces ass. Yes, please and thank you. All right, portal number 3. If you're a Gemini, your spirit animal is a deer. May 21st through June 20th could be relevant. January 20th through February 18th could be relevant. Nibiru's in the energy. Nibiru's in the energy, okay? Crossing place associated with Jupiter. Part of your transition. Hypothetical planet or plane on a collision course with Earth. Planet X. God Marduk. I'm about to say planet. Portal 5. Mars is in the energy, all right? Mars is in the energy. Action, assertiveness, motivation, drive to manifest spiritual aspirations. Okay, come through. Portal number 6, Aquarius. Aquarius in the energy again. Uniqueness, self-expression, unconventional thinking. January 20th through February 18th. We got water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Be mysterious. You're ultra sensitive. You have fluidity, so you can make that sensitivity flow, okay? You're highly intuitive. You have profound conversations. You're adaptable, and you can hold your emotion, okay? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Portal 8. What the heck? Your grandmom on mom's side came out in the zodiac, so you know we're going to tap into her because she wasn't even supposed to be there. So grandma on mom's side jumped on out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Portal number 8, you got a Gemini in the energy, communication, adaptability, curiosity. May 21st through June 20th. Okay. Virgo is in the energy. Virgo is in the energy. All right. Practicality, hard work, self-discipline. August 23rd through November 22nd. Portal number 10, the equator is here. The equator is here. My eye, balance, perfect equilibrium between day and night. All right. Saturn is in the energy. God damn, these planes came out like a motherfucker. Y'all in some shit. Discipline is here. Responsibility, structure. Ground your dreams into your reality. Saturn. Portal number 13. Vega, right after Saturn. God damn if y'all ain't fucking with this shit right now. That's the brighter star in the Lyra constellation. Exhaustion. Victory is here. Protection. Ancient wisdom. Focus on your arts. Focus on your creations. It is your connection to other star systems. Music. Magic. Creativity. What's that, 13? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. Here's 13 for the zodiacs, star and solar systems, planes. What the fuck came out? Fucking zebra. A Libra came out. Balance, social interaction, fairness. September 23rd through October 22nd could be relevant. Okay. All right. Now, grandma on mom's side came on out, so we gotta pull. Excuse me. Excuse me. We gotta pull that energy and see what's going on with that. All right, grandma on my side, what's going on with you, baby? 57 minutes and 3 seconds. Grandma on my side, what kind of energy you rocking with? This is the first card that dropped on down. We're going to take that. Grandma on my side, what y'all working with? All right, this was the first card that dropped out. Political activist. So grandma on mom's side is was or is a political activist. We're telling you to be a political activist. Use your throat chakra. Use your throat chakra. Okay. Grandma on mom's side. Expression, verbal, nonverbal. Communicate truth, authentic self. Clarity is your gateway to higher conscious. Okay. Back off. Grandma on mom's side saying, be a political activist. Use your throat chakra in order to have motherfuckers back off. It's your invitation to introspection. Acknowledge aspects of life that cause unrest or discontentment. And you can gain wisdom. And you can uncover hidden messages, okay? 4 cups of the reverse. There's new opportunities. You're coming out of apathy. You're opening new experiences and you're moving forward. You're rediscovering your gratitude. Okay, grandma on my side. Intense emotional wisdom. You have intense emotional wisdom. Get the fuck. Salute to you. Portal number 6. Portal number 6. We're free. All lost souls from ancient tombs. I love that. Portal number 7. There's the Page of Cups in the energy. You're open-hearted. You're using your intuition. You're creative. You have emotional new beginnings. You're connecting to your inner child. Be playful and curious. There's an emergence of new opportunities driven by your intuition and imagination. You have a fresh perspective on life. Portal number 8. Portal number 8 for the grandma on mom's side. Become organized and persistent. Okay. Portal number 9. Your best friend is being haunted due to their karma. Portal number 10. The judicial branch is part of a system where each branch can limit the power of the two. That's Checks and Balances said that. The judicial branch is part of a system where each branch can limit the power of the two. Portal number 11. All must be revealed in order for us to move on. The dark and the light become known. Exposure to hypocrisy, divine judgment. All secrets, both good, bad, are made public. The fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Portal number 11. There's a page of swords in the energy. Curiosity and intellect. Quick thinking is here. Clear, direct, and open communication. All right, speak your mind without hesitation. You're guarded in nature. Gather information before acting, okay? You are sharp-minded and eager to learn. Quick thinking, okay? Honest and direct expressions of ideas. Thank you, Grandma on my side. Media personality, okay? You're probably going to have a podcast and radio program just like the Charlie Kirk show. All right, you could be a public speaker and have multiple book deals. Right? Somebody going to teach me how to write a book the right way, right? Edit a book the right way. My Bible don't even have no damn pages. It don't have no page numbers in my Bible. Look at the format. Look at the format. You think these job jokers would have helped me? Look at the format. Look at the format. Look at the format. You think they wanted to help me? No. But I still did it. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was 13. 13 portals for the grandma on the mama side. That was amazing. Thank you, Grandma on mom's side. We don't know. Some of us like dealing with fake birth certificates and shit like that. So whichever mom that this is, thank you to the grandma energy on the mom side. All right. Okay. All right. All right, we got the yes, no, maybe questions. You're going to go ahead and, nope. Universal laws real quick. Universal laws, babies. All right. Hopefully you got a pen and paper, right? Your notepad should be with you at all times. You should be taking notes on every fucking thing. Not just me. Take notes on you especially, but, Golden Child jumped on out. Golden Child jumped on out. Take notes, y'all. Make sure you're taking notes on every and anything. Golden Child, child of the sun, highly advanced, extremely intelligent, souls who are incarnating increasingly on the plane Earth. They are spiritual masters, and there are approximately 17 on the planet. I am one. If you're not calling yourself a golden child, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. All right, I am the golden child. All right, so Golden Child came out first. Golden Child, I have not committed robbery within. I have not been excessively angry. Generational curses are broken. I'm detached from negative ancestral lineage through prayer, grounding, meditation, and cleansing. You need to repent and submit. No more misuse of power or broken oath. Portal 5. I have not closed my ear to the truth. Portal 6. Divine court and justice is here. Arbitrator, each soul reaps what it sows. That's just what it is. Even if you don't have a soul, you're going to reap that shit. We on energy type time. Swiss cheese that ass up. Higher power, divine entity ensures that justice is served. Ancient of Days administers justice in a divine justice system. Portal number 7. These universal laws, not them legal shit y'all got. Because y'all been extracting the oil, the melanin. Oil is enlightenment and wisdom, blessing and divine approval, a metaphor for God's provision, purity and protection. It was never supposed to be extracted from the plane. Portal number 7. Cords are cut. Portal number 7, cords are cut. Metaphorical practice rooted in spiritual realm. Energetic attachments or bonds formed with people, places, or past experiences that no longer serves our highest good. Cut. Snip, snip. Portal number 9. All must be revealed. All must be revealed. And if it doesn't be revealed, this is what they don't want revealed. All must be revealed, but they don't want that we are shattering illusions, all right? They want to stay within the illusions. That's why it came in the reverse, all right? They want to believe in the false beliefs. They want to have self-discovery in these false beliefs, right? And they want to unveil lies, not truths. All right, all must be revealed. They don't want you to know that the demiurge is destroyed. So they're keeping up with these fucking illusions. They don't want you to know that they ass is going to legal jail. Right? All must be revealed. They don't want you to know that. So they're trying to keep up with this facade, these illusions, right? Legal jail. They're feeling trapped. Self-doubt. All right, it's the consequences of actions not aligned with moral and ethical principles, and that's fine. They ain't got to know about that goddamn legal jail, but you know what came out. You know what came out. The divine court came in the upright, motherfucker, under that golden child. All right? Oh, shit. What number was we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Portal number 13 is coming up. Towers are destroyed, though. Look how that played the fuck out. Your towers are destroyed. No more destruction. No more chaos. The old ways are collapsed. Pew, you're done. Make way for the new. Even if you don't, we're going to make sure we push through. All right, so we rebuke. Oh, damn, no, we don't. I forgot about y'all yes, no, maybe questions. I stay doing that. Stay trying to forget something. Go ahead and clear this all out, my loves, beloveds. Clear it on out. Any of you entities that have questions about this, you could definitely ask yes, no, maybe questions. If you have personal questions that you want to ask, you're going to ask 3 questions. I'm going to give you the answers. Go ahead and take that first deep breath in. Hold it. Release. All right, go ahead and ask yourself that first question. Keep it short, keep it clear, keep it concise. Stand on your question, though. All right, stand on it. Say it out loud if you can. Say it with conviction, all right? Don't be no punk-ass motherfucker acting no question. It's your question, it's your life, right? All right, here's the answer to the first question. Yes. And that was a clear yes, all caps yes. All right, that was like yes. All right, perfect. Go ahead and clear that question out. Ask yourself the second question. I don't know what you're asking, but I can feel it. And I felt like with the, Second question jumped out of my hand. The answer jumped out of my hand. I feel like with the first question, y'all ready? Okay. Oh, damn. Go ahead and ask that question, and now here comes your answer for the second one. I control my thoughts. You control your thoughts. Whatever that is, you control your thoughts. So whatever question it is, you know the answer to it. And only you. You control your thoughts. Question number 3, please and thank you. All right, here comes your answer. Am I creating illusions? All right. That's a question you have to ask yourself. Are you creating illusions? Okay. Are you? All right. So those were your 3 answers. Yes was the first one. I control my thoughts was the second one. And am I creating illusions was your third one. Okay. Okay. We rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, all are protected. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck they sent to me, and then it's sent back to its source because I am sovereign and free. Any agreements and contracts that I may have agreed to while being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness are all cut and ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. All right, let's ring that bell, babies, and let's get these energies back out in there in the wild, back into their bodies. You got to remember, when I call your energy, I call that motherfucker. I call it. You can be sitting wherever the fuck you sitting at. And when we call the energy, it comes. Okay, it comes. So now we're going to release it back into the wild. We thank you all. All right. They are now released back into the wild. All right, loves. Much love, much peace, much light, but most importantly, much darkness.